This time we're looking for how high up the wall the ladder reaches, and we're going to let h represent that. So what we're going to do initially is identify what we're given, and we're told that the hypotenuse is 8, and we're looking for the opposite side relative to the 71-degree angle. So of our three trig ratios, the one that deals with opposite hypotenuse is sine. So we're going to use sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So we're going to sub in our theta, or our angle measure that we're given, is 71 degrees. H is the opposite side, and our hypotenuse is 8 meters. We're going to now multiply both sides by 8 in order to isolate h. Because when we 8 times h over 8 simplifies to be just 8. The 8's cancel out. The 8's cancel out. So h is equal to 8 times sine 71. Therefore, h is equal to 7.6 meters. So the ladder reaches approximately 7.6 meters up the wall. Trigonometry is used to determine distances and angles that cannot be measured easily. As a result, trigonometry can be used in a wide variety of situations, such as surveying. And we're going to look at a couple of examples, but first, we should become familiar with some terminology. Okay, so when solving problems using trigonometry, the following terms will often be used: angle of elevation and angle of depression. Now, in order to understand a problem and in turn to get the right answer, you're going to have a clear understanding of what these terms mean. Now, this animation will demonstrate angle of elevation in context of the diagram. So as a person moves their line of sight up to the top of the mountain, an angle of elevation is created. So if we take a look, this is the line of sight, and it's parallel to the horizon, or parallel to the ground. As a person looks up to the top of the mountain, there is an angle of elevation. So our line of sight, if there is an angle up from that, that's our angle of elevation. So as this person moves their line of sight down to the bottom of the water, an angle of depression is created. So here's the line of sight, just like it was before, but now this person is going to look down to the bottom of the water. And this is an angle of depression because it's down from the line of sight, or down from this horizontal. So when you think of elevation, think of going upwards. Angle of elevation starts at the horizon and goes up. And when you think of depression, you should think of going downwards. The angle of depression starts at the horizon and goes down. A ramp for servicing cars has an incline that leads to a flat area where the tires rest. The part where the tires rest is 50 centimeters high. The horizontal distance from where the ramp meets the ground to the start of the resting area is 1.2 meters. Determine the angle of inclination. Now, angle of inclination you'll see in a number of textbooks and resources. That just means angle of elevation. So the two are used interchangeably. What you need to know is you want to know what this angle of elevation is as the cars go up the ramp.